Hey students, welcome back. Our essential question this week is, how are the seasons different? Wait a minute. I made a mistake in that sentence. Does anybody know what I need to fix? Let's take a look at the sentence down here in the book. How are the seasons different? Well, I remembered to put spaces between my words. I remembered to put a punctuation mark at the end. This is a question mark. Look up here. This H looks different than this H. I forgot to use an uppercase H. Every time you start a sentence, it has to start with an uppercase letter. Let's fix it. Erase that H. Whoops, I accidentally erased part of my O too. Let's fix that. And let's put an uppercase H. Down, down, across. That's better. So how are the seasons different? But wait a minute. What are seasons? Let's take a look at this picture. The seasons are the 4 parts of the year. 2 of the seasons are spring and fall. The other 2 seasons are summer, like when we don't have school, and winter. That's the season we're in right now. Now, places in the mainland or other parts of the world, sometimes winter gets very, very cold, and it might look something like this. The kids are all sliding down the hill in the snow. Here, we don't get too much snow, except sometimes up on the mountain. So we do get snow, but it does not get as cold in the winter here as it does in many other places. Let's say that word together, just to be sure. Seasons. Let's whisper it. Seasons. Now let's shout it. Seasons! Let's clap it just to be sure. Seasons. So again, the seasons are the 4 parts of the year. And a lot of times the weather changes with the seasons. But wait a minute, what does weather mean? Let's take a look at this picture. Weather is what is happening outside, like when it rains, snows, or it's hot or cold. This is a picture of someone called a weather reporter. They tell us what the weather might be in the future or what's happening right now. What type of weather do you like most? We just so happen to have a special guest today, the Kealakahe weather reporter. Take it away. Thanks, Miss Jones. Hey kids, it's the Kealakahe weather reporter here, and we're about to find out what's coming up for the weather this week. We know weather means what's happening outside. Let's take a look at what's going to happen outside today and in the next few days. The forecast. Today is Monday, and it looks like we are going to have cloudy with a chance of pizza, sushi, and a little more pizza in the afternoon. Now tomorrow is Tuesday, still cloudy, but it looks like we're gonna start off with sushi, then some steak rolling in the afternoon, and then late evening some more sushi. Later on in the week, if we get lucky, we will have a sprinkle of some pretzels, some more steak, and then maybe, just maybe, Thursday and Friday, a chance of donuts with sprinkles. That sounds like a tasty forecast. But how are we going to prepare for all of that? We might need to bring our forks and spoons to prepare for that kind of weather. I'm also going to bring my umbrella so no donuts fall on my head. Thanks for listening to my weather report, and we will see you next time. Thanks, weather reporter. That was silly. What do you think? Do you think that pizza, donuts, pretzels, or things like that might fall from the sky as weather? Probably not. We know that weather's what's happening outside, but it's usually things like snow, rain, wind, sun, or whether it's hot or cold. Today at school, it was very rainy and cold. What was the weather like where you are today? Let's say the word weather one more time, just to really get it stuck in our brain. Ready? Weather. Now let's clap it out, just to be sure. Weather. So we get to read a really cool story now about weather and how sometimes in other places, as the seasons change, so does the weather. Let's read and find out what happens. Looking at the front cover, I see the title. Mama, is it summer yet? And then I see the author or the person who wrote the words down here. Nikki McClure is the author of our story. And in the picture, I see all sorts of plants and animals. And I see a boy looking down at a flower. Maybe that's one thing that changes as the seasons change, the type of flowers and animals there are around. Let's read and see if we can answer our question. Here we go. Mama, is it summer yet? Mama, is it summer yet? I see the boy looking out the window to see what the weather's like. Not yet, my little one, but the buds are swelling and soon new leaves will unfold. Swelling means getting bigger. Mama, is it summer yet? Looks like they're gathering sticks outside. I don't see anything changing so far. Not yet, my little one, but the squirrel is building her nest. Soon, her babies will be born. So they're getting ready for their babies, making a home. Mama, is it summer yet? Not yet, my little one, but the earth is soft, and soon the seeds will sprout and root. Mama, is it summer yet? Not yet, my little one, but the swallows are singing. Soon, warmer winds will blow. And swallows are a type of bird, like these here, and they fly around in the sky. She also says warmer winds will blow soon, so the temperature will be getting hotter when the seasons change to summer. Mama, is it summer yet? And when I look at this picture, they're putting on rain boots. Sometimes you have to think about what the weather's like outside when you get dressed so that you're prepared for what's happening. Rain boots keep your feet dry when it's rainy outside. And oftentimes it rains a lot in the spring. Not yet, my little one, but the ducklings are following their mother. Soon they will grow big and bold. Mama, is it summer yet? And it looks like they're going to read some books, but they're still wearing a blanket. Must mean it's still a little bit chilly. Not yet, my little one, but the trees are blossoming. Soon, tiny apples will appear. Oh, so apples grow kind of like oranges that we read about the other day. They start with a little flower and then turn into the fruit. Cool. Mama, is it summer now? What do you notice about the clothes that he's wearing now? No more rain boots, just shorts. The temperature must be getting warmer. Yes! Oh yes, my little one. The honeybees are in the flowers. The sun is warm on your round belly, and the berries are juicy and sweet. And looking at the picture, the fruit is finally ripe, They're wearing clothes that you might wear in the warm weather, and it's finally summertime. So in the story, they started out in the cold, right? He was looking outside, there was no leaves on the trees. They're wearing clothes that you might wear when it's chilly. I even see mittens on the fence there. And then as the story goes along, we see the buds starting to come on the branches. They're growing bigger and bigger. And then now we can see leaves. So the buds turned into the leaves and they're growing and planting things in the ground. And then the warmer winds started to blow and the birds started singing. They were putting on their rain boots for the rainy springtime. And then finally, they started to wear warm weather clothes. So in this story, the weather changed a lot as the seasons changed. Like we were talking about before, the weather doesn't change as much here in Hawaii, but you will notice changes. We'll talk more about the seasons later. It was so interesting to think about the different ways that the weather changed throughout the seasons. What's your favorite type of weather?